Okay, am I on? I'm on, but the game isn't. Why is this? At this too? Okay, I think it's working. So, good evening. It is currently midnight. Ah, the intro started itself again. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to tweet this first. Okay, I got it tweeted. So I was originally going to hang out with some friends, I guess. I had plans to play a murder mystery game with a bunch of friends from junior high school. But shit. But one of the members got busy, I guess, and it got rescheduled, so I was torn between ow play ow I was torn between playing Splatoon and this, and I mean, Splatoon was good enough for me, but I said why not, and just went with this game. So I was at my parents' house yesterday and today, and then I came back to my current house to play the game, the murder mystery game, with my friends, and then they got cancelled, so I'm kind of lonely right now. I read this. Mega Christmas. What is Mega Christmas? Riots intensify as we approach Mega Christmas by Kimberly Lloyd-Ballette. Mega Christmas can be harsh for people in Click City, especially given the current political and economic climate. Parents can neither afford gifts nor traditional dishes due to high prices and shortages. It certainly looks like it will be a grim month for everyone living with just a minimum wage, which is about half the population. Now, citizens from all districts seem to be looking for a definitive answer to their problems, frustrations out to the streets. And they're taking their frustrations out to the streets. On my holidays back, it's not fair that we have to give up on our customs because you idiots suck at economy, said a protester during today's manifestation. Lots of big words again, and I'm not very good at reading. On a smithy. Okay, so what is this? Oh, the internet. Okay, maybe we could get started on that workday. got anxiety, so can I check if the stream is properly airing? It is good. So let's get started. It only took 5 minutes to get started. That's a record. When stated. Ah, shit. No, stop. Stop. Can I? Ah, stop. Can I restart the game? Can I restart this game? I want to restart the game to, what do you call it? Get the dialogue, I guess. I don't know why the same issue is happening. Yeah, I'm going to restart the game. Okay, we are back. Seriously, how do you... I'm getting distracted. How do you deal with the skipping text? Go straight to work. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Ah. Damn it. Stop. No. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Seriously, how do you, usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. I did not pick up on any of that conversation, and I don't have any idea who was there either, because it skipped through the dialogue. Was it the Donovan guy? Because in that case, I think he had a beer last time. I might be wrong. Ah, shit. Ah! Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey bro, you're alert. Look, I decided to place this place again. Look, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Here. Closed. Partial credit. Apparently I got it wrong. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today, and like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the jail had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I will tell you. She was a Lilim? What is a Lilim? Yeah, it's one of those new fancy king class CH1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. What do you mean anatomically correct? I can't English. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. I think I know what that means. Hey you, that guy with the John face. Huh, me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, yo, do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait, was it? It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business, so I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. Ah! Stop. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. The general fear that augmented people would become the power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Chatting at the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. A scholarship? That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol man. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'll be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. Is it though? Is Chinese easy? Because, see, my dad is, I don't know, multilingual. I actually don't know how many languages he speaks. He speaks like 10 or 20. I'm gonna go with 20. I think he speaks like 20 languages. Not all of them fluently, but he could travel in most countries, I guess. That you'd think to travel in, at least. I think he could travel through most of Europe. But there were two languages he could just not get the hang of, and they were Chinese and Arabic. Arabic? Yeah, I think. So yeah, I have this impression of Chinese that is really difficult to learn. I don't know though, because I myself only speak 2 languages. And I only speak those languages because I went to school in those languages. So, back to the game. So you know how to speak Chinese? Ah. The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil ink. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. Indeed. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. Ah! You want a Mars class? That's a change of pace, alright. Mars class. I've never seen. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. That's a lot of alcohol. Ah! The dialogue. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong, or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and I managed to seal the deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship considered me a Mars blaster. Too, right? Sure, on it. And then back here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. So, I'm a bit interested in this interview that you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any vlogs, right? No microphones hiding between your boobs. Do you have boobs that's rude. Or is I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's rude. I mean, that's what we call sexual harassment. Cough. There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it just fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Okay then. It started with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city to tour? And it single blah blah blah. It went by very quickly. It was the regular interview stencil, as we call it in the business, so I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on straight? Are you still a virgin? That's fucking... Just the thought of someone asking somebody else these questions makes me very uncomfortable. How does she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I did it to get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in her try. Guess you were interested. The answers were 91 centimeters. Depends on the costume and no. What were the questions again? Oh. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruit. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there too. Yeah, shit like this actually happens in the entertainment industry. Like, why would you give your idols stuff that makes them uncomfortable, or stuff that might make them uncomfortable anyway. I don't get it. Thanks for the info, I guess. Perhaps too much info, but thanks anyways. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished your concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Bitter. Gut punch? Not girly. He drove it. I'm gonna go with this one. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically, with that encore concert happened, I need to plaster that chick speaks all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had lots of problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde and artificially tanned folks with big burnt objects. Yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only expect people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view of the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger happy against defamation. But I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. The what now? I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammocks and bags of batteries audience somewhere though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Ah! Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you said Valkyrie in Valhalla. Ha 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 ha. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, what's her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Aris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, what will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no god about her, you can always trust boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Oh. Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VA-11 jammer, not a... optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. Yeah, having to read the dialogue like this is annoying. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials that take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we let them see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. My voice is destroying itself again. Now, what's that about talking to yourself again? Dorothy wants a piano woman to pull it on. Piano woman. Ah, makes sense. It was originally called Pretty Women. Pretty Women. But so many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. I'm trying to look up keybinds now. Aged. Answer. Ah! Thanks. I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions. Whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe you still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer though. Oh, hey John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey honey, what did you do? Jill's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. Oh, I did it. It's the control key, now I'll remember that. Oh, it was the setting off to begin with. I don't even know. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie.
Does your boss know about it?
No, um, the dialogue naturally skipped itself for some reason, and it kept doing that every time I played the game. The last time I played this game, though, I probably hit some key that stopped it from doing it. And then today, it was back to skipping dialogue. And I just didn't know how to turn it off, so I had to Google shortcuts. And apparently, hitting control stops the game from skipping dialogue. So now I don't have to scroll back. She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know.
Did I tell any lies?
No, but never mind.
Oh yeah, I bet your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet?
She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck.
Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic.
No shit.
I mean, there's this girl I wanted to see if...
Ah, my voice.
There's this girl that I wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a...
A bit early for those stories, don't you think?
Nope.
By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday.
I have a job too, you know.
Yeah, but you usually come before you start. What kind of job allows you to go to the bar before commuting?
Oh, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day.
I don't know if I should ask.
Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird.
Oh, of course, she's that kind of worker.
The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter.
Weird. Wait. Is that the guy that came to the bar the day before?
Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 AM, dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, and go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen.
What the hell? 3 years?
Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now.
That's long.
Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday.
Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not?
Had. See if she died 4 years ago.
Oh.
Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason.
What kind of people?
Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you?
Sure. 1 moon blast coming right up. So there's one thing I learned while playing murder mystery games, which is basically acting. Pretending to be a character that may or may not have killed somebody. But anyway, playing murder mystery games has made me realize that I'm probably better off doing male characters as opposed to female characters. especially when I'm doing it in Japanese. I don't know about English. Probably not as good. Not as difficult when it comes to English, but I just cannot do girly voices in Japanese. I've realized I didn't have to like come to that conclusion. It just happened naturally, but no relation to the Hadron calendar you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Yeah, I've been obsessed with playing murder mystery games lately, so I'm not that I've played that many. I've only played 2 games, and I've streamed both of them. But I'm obsessed with watching people play, and now I want to play for myself. Here.
There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them.
It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. I was wondering if murder mystery games are actually called murder mystery games in English. Because I feel like they have a different name. Oh, they are called murder mystery games. I mean, when people say murder mystery games in, no, murder mysteries in English, I think people mostly picture the normal crime drama on TV. It's like a game of werewolf or mafia, whatever it's called. Except there's instead of roles, as in like this person is the werewolf in this game and this person is the fortune teller, it's all characters. Like, we'll say there's 5 people, so there's this, well, one character is like a teacher, one character is classmate or something like that. And you're assigned this role, this character with a setting and a secret to hide. And all the characters, most characters have secrets to hide, and they have to hide it throughout the game without other people finding out. And in murder mystery games in which there's a dead character and you have to find the culprit of the murder, there's usually this one character that tries to kill the victim but doesn't. And this person is the most suspicious at first, and then there's the actual person that did the murder. And other characters that have other secrets to hide, like, I don't know, they were secretly dating one of the other characters or something. It's a fun game to play, though. I don't know how much English murder mystery games exist in the world. Oh, here's the thing about murder mysteries. You could actually lose. Especially if you're the person that killed. If you're the murderer in that story, you could actually choose to lose. Which is what I like about it. So they, like, if the murderer feels guilty over killing the victim, then maybe they should turn themselves into the police or something. And that still makes the story work. So it's a relief knowing that being caught is not always the worst thing to happen, I guess. the thing I like about murder mystery games though is that I could play a game or watch a stream of a new game that I've never seen before, and then I watch the stream or play the game to the end and watch other streamers play the same character and see what their reaction to a certain event is. That's been my latest obsession. Okay, back to the game. Hey, did you see something about a concert outside?
A concert? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a line near the stadium a few blocks away. They couldn't take their eyes off of me, so I took some photos with them.
Oh.
Why do you ask?
Someone was here just a minute ago.
Seems he was interviewing the star of the show. Really? What kind of person is the star?
Some girl. He didn't tell me her name. Seems she's a King Class CH-1A.
Oh.
Oh, that happens in Among Us. I mean, with murder mystery games, you're playing a character, so it doesn't get personal. So, that's one good thing about murder mystery games. I used to play Among Us with a bunch of high school friends. And we were... yeah, you have to like, you have to question if the other person is being honest. So, yeah, it's a nasty game to play, I guess. I've come to enjoy Among Us lately again, though. But for me personally, I'd prefer playing with friends as opposed to online strangers, because I'm the kind of person that feels comfortable in an environment where I get to yell at the other people instead of being polite, I guess. I mean, being polite and playing Among Us is still fun enough, but I'd rather be yelling at people and cursing at people. But that kind of gameplay is not going to go on stream, so... I mean, you don't really feel guilty over accusing your friends over... Yeah, you could yell at friends and say, you killed this person, but you can't do the same to strangers, so... Especially when it's in Japanese, everybody's polite as hell, though. I started playing Among Us with a bunch of friends, classmates. And then I started playing with the friends of those friends. And it was already uncomfortable enough, even though I knew half the people in the group. Still, it's nice to play with mods. I've been doing that lately. What's with that reaction?
Nothing, it's just that the CH-1A is the model that comes after mine.
Really?
Yeah, they think they're so important because they have more sensitivity points in their skins.
Oh, so are they like, wait, what? Are these people robots or something? Like, what was it? There was a character in that My Chemical Romance graphic novel. Porno Joys, I think they were called. Kind of feels like that. Oh yeah, exactly. You can, yeah. You could accuse people, you could yell at people, you could, I don't know, insult people and repeatedly kill the same person if you're playing with a bunch of friends, which I've been prone to do. And being rude as hell is the best part about these kinds of games.
And because their voice modulators are more advanced.
They do?
No, I'm just kinda jealous that they do. I had to mod myself to have what they have from the get-go, you know?
Wait, they don't make DFC 72s like you anymore?
My line is quite alive and well, thank you very much. The difference with the CH-1A is mostly that they sacrifice functionality for appearance. They don't have an expansion port in their heads, and their abilities are more akin to those of humans. They're mostly for human stand-ins, while my line is slightly more work-oriented.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, I think I saw the concert poster outside the bar.
Poster?
You work here. You should know which one.
I kind of forget things on that entry wait from time to time, all because of DD and GoGo. Who are DD and GoGo?
Who?
The vending machines outside. They've ever so much I've learned to ignore anything on that door.
Oh, and here I was wondering why their volumes were reduced so much.
They're interesting to talk with. They just talk so much.
You can actually get physically sick from listening to them for too long.
Good evening, Joe. Jamie, that's a new character.
Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really.
It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules.
Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hear the cling of your shaker.
Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry.
Hello, sailor.
Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy. Or Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I gotta let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day and I'm in a good mood.
So, like, are they machines and still be able to drink? It's supposed to be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a good punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive.
I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. One big sunshine cloud and one gut punch. On the rocks. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Detroit Become Human, maybe? I'm familiar with the game, but I actually don't. I haven't played it myself, but yes, I've watched streams of it, so I know what the game is about. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. I agree. Oh shit. Oh shit, I messed up. I made a mistake. Oh no, wait, no, 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 no. Next. Oh, that's how it... That's why you need 2 slots. One gut punch. Aged and mix. Here you go.
Is this your... I don't know what I'm doing, so have this order. I heard restaurants do that from time to time.
You don't seem too upset about it.
Because I really like this one.
Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line needs tracking nano machines in the other person after, well... after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody's tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. Or we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DVFC-72s who marry get nervous on their wedding night and bam. Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to command their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that these nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin heals over time. So this guy is basically cyborg. Okay. Why not? It's in the future.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie.
Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her.
She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right. I'm gonna go and take my... Jill, I need your girly hands for a second here.
Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her?
Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time for your break.
Nah, don't worry. Something...
Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Jill's the one serving you.
Anyway, do you want something else?
Can you make me a Mars blast?
That I can.
A Mars blast. Mars. Better not give in any out of the card of blast drink by accident.
Blended.
Ah! I got distracted and hit the space key by accident, damn it. I get distracted often, honestly. Success, sir. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war.
Have you been to war?
Life's a war we fight every day, Jill.
So you haven't been to a war?
Not to an official one, at least.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now.
What could that be?
First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to do... I guess your line of work doesn't have to be... But I guess your line of work doesn't have to be... doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like?
Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. Finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
Hard not to mind if you just said, You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you?
I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. Okay, save. Break. Boss should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. It could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off?
Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay?
Sure.
Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again.
Right.
Yes, it's open. Great!
Welcome to Valhalla.
Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife?
Have I ever accidentally pressed load instead of save? I don't think I've ever done that in the game, but then again I haven't played that many games where I had to save and load. So, probably no, I don't think I've ever done that. But I can imagine how annoying that would be. I usually play games that auto-save. Always safe to do so. Do you often enter places without knowing what they are?
Sorta. Kinda, yeah?
Well, this is a bar.
A bar? Nice. Nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me?
I was going to say Why would you go to a bar if you don't drink? But then again, I don't drink at all and I go to bars, so. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy?
I like tea.
It's not something I can work with. What, this bar doesn't have no non-alcoholic beverages? Come on, you could do better. What about flavors?
Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing.
Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea, or something not so bitter. Maybe girly and bitter? Sunshine cloud, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to go with the sunshine cloud. Sure. Try this.
Yep, this'll do just fine. Thanks.
You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss?
I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki.
Well, that's a very anime sounding name. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira?
No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay?
Okay.
Kira.
Miki.
No, put more spirit in it. Kira. Miki. Almost there. Kira.
Miki.
Kira.
Miki. How many times are we going to do this?
Kira.
Miki. There's Jillian sitting there like a creep.
Kira. Miki. That's it. Are you feeling it?
Kira. Everybody's here. Kira.
Miki.
Kira.
And don't you ever forget it.
The whole house is here.
What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie?
Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good.
Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit.
Concert? Wait, you're the one that's putting on a concert tonight?
I'm one Lilim who is putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for.
And what are you doing all the way down here?
Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producers always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert posters outside and decided to check this place.
Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? What the fuck is she doing here?
Will your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway.
I see. How big is the concert?
We planned this for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast.
$100,000 is a lot. Like, isn't 100,000 followers on subscribers on YouTube enough to get you a silver plaque?
So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice.
Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on, then based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right?
You don't get it. Let's start from the top.
I'll just call you Miss Idol then.
Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft?
Soft as in alcohol free?
No, I meant soft as in soft.
Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. Whether she means alcohol free or something else. Alcohol free is not a thing in here, is it? Type? Blue fairy, fluffy dream. They have these dreamy names. Fairy tales. Maybe I'll go with this. Try this.
Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks?
Theatrical? Huh?
Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire. Like that kind of stuff.
When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. She has a point.
Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know.
I'll keep it in mind.
Hey, is this class important?
Depends on what you're asking.
Do you want me to sign it?
Oh, sure, I guess.
No guessing. Are you sure or not?
Yeah, do as you please.
Okay then. Who should I make it out to?
Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Joe will like it though.
Your name, girl.
Oh, for Jill then.
For Jill, never lose your star, from Kiramigi.
Oh, that's a pretty autograph.
Thanks.
No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right?
Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club.
What's the difference between them?
The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now.
I see.
They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers.
I feel like this is very much reflecting the Japanese idol otaku culture. They always have good manners. Not that I'm very familiar with the genre, but I hear, I mean, being Japanese, everybody just pretty much lines up everywhere as displayed in the World Cup currently going on. Most good fan bases have organized lines at concerts, I guess.
The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups.
I'm guessing the stalkers must be bothersome, huh?
Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast.
That's crazy. Yeah, it is the difference between fans and stands, I guess. There are certain culture fan bases where stepping a toe out of line will affect their faves. Like, if a certain fan of a certain idol does something bad or extreme, then they know that the image of the idol I guess it has a negative effect on the image of the idol, so they don't do bad things. At least in most cases. Big fan bases aren't quite the same though, I guess. I'd freak the fuck out if somebody was cooking in my kitchen when I wake up in the morning. Especially since I'm living alone right now. I've never actually seen a ghost, so if I see someone in the kitchen, it's definitely a person. I think. I'm not sure. wouldn't want to see ghosts in the kitchen, but I guess I can't picture myself seeing one either, so. And she fails to see the problem.
I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it.
Oh wait, did I accidentally scroll? Actually, right now, I can't really go into details into what kind of place I live in, but I guess it's an area closer to the dead and most an area with dead people, I guess is the way I'd put it. But I've been living here for a bit and I still haven't seen anything scary, so I'm still good. I hear about people that could see ghosts, but I've never, like, nobody in my family sees ghosts. So I can't really picture what it's like, I guess. But I do feel bad for people who are scared of what they see.
I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know?
That's something weird to take pride in. There was this one bit in Justice League, the cartoon, where Green Lantern has his underwear drawer very neatly organized. That's the only character I know to have their underwear drawer organized. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't.
Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled.
Isn't it a bit late for a concert?
It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night to dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song.
Wow, that's very well calculated.
I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drunk as an encore though.
I keep misreading encore, even though I know it's pronounced encore. That sounds nice.
Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets are worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered?
Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad.
Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up.
This girl's only been drinking bitter stuff. Let's see what I can find for you. She wants something bitter. Maybe to sober up a bit? Bitter drinks. But she does have a concert coming up, so it should be something that doesn't burn the throat. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for the fans of the movie was too soon. Try this.
Yeah, this works.
So, how is it?
It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious.
I figured it was for waking you up or something, so...
Really nice, thanks.
I hope you aren't offended by this question, but...
I can see that you enjoy what you do, but
I can see that... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music?
I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-times in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs.
Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol.
Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them.
Whoa.
What music do you like, Jill?
I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Is that why the music in this bar has no lyrics?
Why?
I like to listen to music while working and lyrics distract me. True. I personally make it a point to listen to songs with lyrics in a language that isn't what I'm using. So if I'm working, like my job is a bad example because I'm a translator, but when I'm working in Japanese, I make it a point to listen to music music with lyrics in English. And when I write in English, which I don't do much, but when I write in English, I make sure to listen to Japanese music. Yeah, but I get it. I get how lyrics are distracting. They are. I do listen to game music, I guess. Instrumentals when I translate though, because I have to use 2 languages. But when I'm working with one language, yeah, I listen to songs with lyrics, and I guess I sing a lot too. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. Creepy lyrics. Probably the kind of music I listen to. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said.
Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment.
Don't worry about it.
Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill.
Sure. Please come again.
I'll make sure of it.
Oh, will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done.
Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyways. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Red Comet?
Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days.
She was a wrestler.
You're...
Huh?
That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads.
Oh, her being a wrestler just explains why she is somebody you don't want to fight. Any reason for being red specifically?
That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out?
Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it.
Ah, I see.
I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know much about wrestling, but... I actually don't know anything about wrestling. I don't know much about sports, honestly. I play a lot of sports. I've played many, I've been playing soccer since I was like 7 or something. And then I played volleyball in junior high school. I also played tennis. And I enjoy playing basketball and badminton as a hobby sometimes. But I just don't know much about sports as something you watch, I guess. Like, I should know about the World Cup, but I barely know any Japanese players on the team anymore. Like, I saw the Japan versus Germany match 2 days back. I knew like half the players because they were there before, but I just didn't know a lot of the players because I haven't been keeping up with them. When I was in high school, when I was on the soccer team in high school, I had to watch soccer for learning purposes. So I did watch soccer, but I'm just not good at watching sports in general. I get too distracted. And when I watch soccer, I feel like playing soccer, and I get annoyed because, well, when you're an adult, there aren't many places where you can play soccer. Especially women's soccer. In any case, Jill's cleaning glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please.
Yeah.
Oh, the day ended. Total earnings drinks, total mistakes, commission, today's payment. Tips. Flawless service bonus not granted. Grab a snack on the way home, it's on me. Sweet. Day soda transfer. Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Kita Miki's blog. I'm going to save first. Ooh, lots of hearts.
Thanks, GC by Miki. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I can feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Miki.
Lots of bubbly stuff. So... I didn't realize the dialogue changes on the square here. What I do to relax. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops, I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. Oh, this is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, and you name any tasty and natural combination, I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening.
That's all for today. See you.
Hey everyone, are you ready for the Dumb concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium, or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. Love, me. Some enthusiastic fans, I guess. Mickey concert. Lots of internet. Is it, since I don't personally drink at all myself, I don't really know, but tea and alcohol is a good combination. I get people recommending umeshu, what was it? Sour plums alcohol, I guess. Oh, not Is it sour plums? Japanese apricot, I think it's called. Sour plums, whatever. So people recommend that to me because the alcohol in it isn't that strong. I'm not sure. I'd rather very much avoid alcohol if I could. So. Oh, Taiwan. Okay. I think they do have it in Japan as well. Oolong beer. Oh. I've seen like green tea and what was it? Fuck, I don't know the English whiskey, I guess? Like green tea and whiskey, or I think I've seen different types of tea with whiskey, I guess. I'm not too familiar. I've never been to Taiwan. Yeah, I think there's one with black tea as well. I'm not too sure. The one I see most is green tea though. Yeah, and oolong tea, I guess. Never been to Taiwan. One of my close friends back in elementary school was from Taiwan. And there was this other girl I met in college that was from Taiwan, and I promised I'd visit her someday, but then COVID happened, so I haven't been outside of Japan. I mean, I guess we could finally start thinking about going overseas. Oh yeah, we have to worry about COVID everywhere we go. I do have plans to go to London next year though. Like a friend of mine told me he was thinking of going to London with a bunch of friends, and he asked if I wanted to go too, so maybe next summer I'll be going to London. But I haven't considered going to other countries or areas yet. Oh, you're coming to Japan. That's nice. Yeah, Japan is still very strict with COVID still, but I guess they're starting to let foreigners in. I'm not sure. I mean, Japanese people get to go outside Japan to travel, but I don't see that many foreigners come into Japan right now. Well, Japan is a nice place, so I hope you have a good time if you get to come. I guess traveling overseas in general is very expensive. I mean, I'd love to go back to the United States for a visit, but it's just too expensive to go anywhere, so. I was actually planning to go to New York to celebrate my college graduation, but COVID was a thing, so I didn't get to go. But even if COVID weren't a thing, I would have had a struggle going because I don't have that much money. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I actually lost my part-time job too. Not directly because of COVID, but I guess with the aftermath of it. Well, yeah, I graduated like almost 2 years ago, but yeah, thank you. I had a job after college graduation, not a full-time job, but things didn't work out well with that job because a lot of what we were doing as a company got canceled due to COVID. Yeah, COVID did destroy a lot of things, I guess. A lot of chances. I guess all we could do is live through it somehow, though. Saved. Yeah, I guess it's kind of neat how, yeah, COVID has let us do a lot of things from home. I took my last year of college. I actually didn't go to college at all my last year of college because all my classes were online, and I even wrote my graduation paper, my thesis with I wrote everything from home, I think. I went to college once the last year, and that was for graduation, so it was interesting, I guess. And then I'm currently partially working from home. I like working from home. I get too distracted when I'm at the office. remember my exams got harder the last year of college because everybody was taking them from home. And everybody could cheat on the exams if they wanted to, so the professors tried to avoid people's cheating by making the exams difficult. I almost failed to graduate. Yeah, when you learn to work from home, or work or study, take classes from home, you get annoying that it gets annoying going to work, I guess. Like, I start working at 9 a.m. every morning, and if I wanted to go to the office, I had to get up at 7 a.m. But if I wanted to work from home, then I could wake up like 10 minutes before work starts. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. I just have a really hard time getting up in the morning. Still, it's nice though, getting to take classes in bed or something. I usually have my breakfast while working in the morning, which I don't get to do when I go to the office because I just cannot leave the house without having breakfast. But then again, if you're doing everything online, it gets lonely after a bit, I guess. Like, I haven't gotten to meet people that much since everything is online. You get screwed the third time? That's pretty strict. Because I'm usually very tardy. And I remember being late for like my college classes like at least 5 times each semester. I think 5 was the limit though. I used to live like 15 minutes away from college and still managed to be late. So yeah, getting up in the morning and getting to places on time is just too difficult a task. Oh, morning classes. There's one thing I could brag about my college life, and I actually never skipped class. Well, I skipped 2 classes to go to one Fall Out Boy concert, but that was really it in all the 4 years. Thinking back, I can't really remember how I managed to take every class though. "7:30, that's really early." I remember my college classes started at 9 a.m. and I still made it a point to not take classes on first period because I just really didn't want to get up in the morning. I guess start times and end times differ in different countries, I guess. I think most Japanese universities have first period starting from either 8:30 a.m. or 9 a.m. If anything, I think in my earlier years in college, they started later than 9. Like the timetable changed while I was in uni, I think. Like, I think the first 2 years had shorter classes. We had 90-minute classes for the first 2 years and 100-minute classes for the next 2 years, I think. Oh my god, it's past 2 a.m. It is 2 a.m. I think I'll end the game here. Yeah. Yeah, I think in my first year I had to take a lot of first period classes because they were required. And then second year I think I had to retake some of the classes, and then third or fourth year I almost didn't have to take that many classes. I had full off weekdays too, I think. Yeah, I have tomorrow off too. I mean, it's Saturday. I'm lucky enough to have work only on weekdays. But yeah, since it's getting late, I guess I'll go to bed. There's a cover I want to record, so I think I'll do that during the weekend. So yeah, I guess this is it. So have a good night, I guess, wherever your time zone is. Yeah, good night. I'm going to close it up right now. Thank you for watching and commenting. I had a nice conversation. So yeah, good night.